This is actually a triple header versus Gum. This is just back to back to back. It starts off, I started recording a little late, so I Bravebird and I made this Crobat to kill lead Machamps. It does 368 minimum to Machamp. I have a 75% chance to one-hit KO, and it doesn't one-hit KO, so it really makes me mad. And I bring in Gliscor. I know I can live an Ice Punch if he wants to, but if not, I'll just... Oh, I went for the kill / predicted a switch. And now I think I just set up Stealth Rock, and I don't know why he would bring that in, because Earthquake is just so... Every single Gliscor ever has Earthquake, and I would have Earthquake here, but he critted me, so I wanted to Roost. And he brings in Skarm, and because I don't have Crobat, I can't taunt that, and he, from battling him before, I know it doesn't have any attacks, so that Bravebird damage variation really annoys me, because otherwise I'd be able to come in, taunt it, no matter what it does, and it would suck, for him, at least. But instead, I can't go to Crobat, because I don't have Crobat, and I go to Infernape without wanting to overpredict, because I can't afford Skarm living. I just Fire Blast. He brings in that Hitler thing, and it gets wrecked by Fire Blast. I don't want to close combat in case he has something like Sizer with Bullet Punch. I don't want my defenses lowered, so I risk a miss. And here comes Arrow. I go to Gliscor to wall him, and he Earthquakes. So that's nice. And now I want to predict a switch, but to Skarm, and I do. He goes right after Skarm, so that's awesome. So I'm just gonna Fire Blast again, and he makes a great play foddering out Machamp, because now he gets a free switch into Arrow instead of having to sacrifice someone who actually matters. Starmie's for fodder. He Sky Attacks. He has Power Herb, which is awesome. I've played him before, but that's just, it's so pretty bitchin' just to see that. And now I send in Snorlax because I don't want, he has Thief, and I don't want Gliscor to get robbed of lefties. So that's why I brought in Snorlax, and I just Whirlwind. Unfortunately, he gets Skarm. Pretty much anything else would have been better because he doesn't get a free layer of spikes. And I just Whirlwind him away because I don't really want to switch and force him to switch and left. So Arrow comes right back out. Luckily, Rock Slide's gonna miss, and I guess that's not a big deal because, yeah, it really wasn't a big deal. That Rock Slide miss. The Body Slam crit, that also did not matter. You'll see later, I think Snorlax Body Slams Arrow again. Anyway, he overpredicts and overheats. I was done with Snorlax, so I just foddered him out. And now I close combat. And that overheat was really nice for me because now my Infernape's gonna be, well, I forget what I do. Yeah, I go to Infernape because his Infernape would be faster otherwise. So I get a Blaze boosted Fire Blast off on his Scyther. And I was surprised I was faster because I don't run max speed, but I guess he doesn't either, or he's adamant or something like that. I don't remember what Scyther's base speed is. I actually miss a Fire Blast and he substitutes. So I hidden Power Electric just to make sure I get rid of his sub. And he Whirlwinds. Luckily it gets into Yanmega. If it was Gliscor, that would be a problem. But it wasn't, so I'm fine. I guess, I don't know, if he got Gliscor I would have been able to protect, get lefty, switch out. So I win the first game, and sorry about that pause. Well, here's the second battle, and this one I thought it was kind of hacksy. He has a Raikou lead. I just U-turn because that's really all I can do. I wanted to taunt, but figured it wouldn't be worth it. He subs, so that's fine. I'm just gonna whirlwind him away. Actually, what was that? Hyper beam, signal beam, something like that. Pretty gimmicky. And out comes this Lunatone, and he makes a good. I guess that's a good play, predicting Toxic, or maybe he just figured Fortress would be a good counter anyway. And now that's gonna be play of the game at the end, exploding right there. If not, I get a free switch in Neon Mega. I'm gonna HP Fire and start trolling his team. So that was a very, very good play for him. He has Cypher. He fears Rock Slide because he knows I have it, and so he goes out to Machamp. I know I can live an Ice Punch, so I'm not sure if he's over predicting there or if that's just he or if he I don't know, if he doesn't have Ice Punch, something like that. Anyway, out comes Arrow now, and I don't have anything else better to take a Sky Attack, so I'm gonna have to take it with Gliscor, and he crits and he flinches. Are you kidding me? So instead of being at over half health and getting a Rock Slide off on him, I'm at like 1/4 health, maybe even less, after lefties, and I have to switch out. So I just Toxic his Arrow. I figured he might want to switch. If not, I'm not going to kill it with one Body Slam. And he Sky Attacks me here, and it's going to be what, like one more turn to kill him. So he Sky Attacks here, and this one's going to crit. I have no idea if that mattered. It probably didn't, but that's still pretty lame. Now sending Gliscor so that I can Roost, and he flinches me. So now instead of being a half health, I'm at even less. So now my Gliscor has to die, and I lost. Yeah, I lost 2 dudes to pure hacks because if Gliscor didn't get crit flinched at first, then Snorlax wouldn't have had to come in at all. So and don't even try to tell me that Sky Attack has 30% flinch and high crit. High crit percent is like 12%. That's super lame. It's like a 6% of getting them both at once. No, 4%. Crobat's gonna be able to kill Machamp with a Brave Bird. I didn't have to risk damage variation because he was at half health. So that was good. And now I just U-turn to get damage out on his Raikou, and I go into Starmie as fodder. He actually Calm Minds, which is a good play. And he's gonna T-Bolt. So now I have to bring in Crobat, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to kill with Brave Bird. I calculated like 97 to 115. I have no idea what he's at. If he's at min HP, I think that's a KO, but I'm not positive. So I U-turn to be safe because nothing's going to be as valuable as Crobat to me. And I was right to think that. That was the right play, but I'm not sure if that was min damage. I think it was. So that's unfortunate, but I'll be able to kill it now. So it's just down to Crobat versus, what is this, 2 versus 1, I think. He sends in Cypher so that I can kill it, and to make it more epic, I think. And his last is going to be that Lunatone. It's Scarf, but I'm actually still faster. It's just a question of, is he timid? Is he timid? Because if so, he's not going to have a guaranteed KO. But if he's modest, he is, but I'm going to be faster. I was just thinking of what to do, because I might Roost if he wants to Ice Beam or something, I don't know. I was calculating his Psychics and stuff, so I just decided to U-turn, and it's not going to kill him, and Psychic is going to take me out. So that's the second match, so it's 1-1. I think that was actually the team's first loss, with Crobat as the lead. Now it's Axe. Anyway, this is battle number 3. He has a Smeargle, which is awesome because I can taunt it, and it's going to be useless. He tries to Spore. I was actually thinking he might Sacred Fire because I know he used to carry that. And this time I make the right play and I U-turn. So I'm gonna get a switch in Neon Mega. And I want HP Fire. he wants to bring a Bliss and wall the crap out of that. So I'm gonna want to switch out. Oh, I Protect to see what he's doing, and he actually predicted Infernape to come in, so he's Psychic. And now I think he's not gonna do that, and he's gonna T-Wave. But if he doesn't, Gliscor's not gonna get too KO'd by Psychic, and that's gonna be a good switch anyway. Now he sends in Smeargle, and I don't want Gliscor stuff. I'd rather have Snorlax. So I try to just play a little mind game, see if he remembers that Starmie has Natural Cure. So that was the point of that. And now I go to Snorlax, hoping that he doesn't remember Starmie has Natural Cure. And so he'll Spore me now, because he remembers. And that's fine. Snorlax is my best option for Sleep Fodder, because basically his whole point is to sponge hits without doing much. He Baton Passes now, which is a great play, because I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting him to sub up or Agility again. And Ludicolo comes in. I calc his modest max special attack Ice Beam, and I don't think Crobat's going to have a hard time living that, because it's not guaranteed either way.